everyone, welcome back to What's Cooking. I'm so excited that a week has finally passed by so I can be with you guys again. I'm Abigail Munalula, your new host for What's Cooking, and this is the time, right? This is the time again. So we are at Kitchen 82 and we'd like to thank Kitchen 82 for sponsoring us and giving us this lovely place to film these awesome videos for you. Now, today's guest is very special. She's going to be showing us how to do something I've never done before. I'm really excited for that, and you'll see what it is. So come along.
Hello viewers, are you ready to take your career to the next level and dive into a world of different industries, different professionals, and of course the careers that are the driving force behind them? Well, if you are, Career Chronicles is the place to be. This is a weekly show that plays every Friday on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 at 9:30 p.m. So don't miss out and catch the latest episode on Friday.
We're back! I'm very excited for this episode. I have been waiting all week. Now, today's episode is going to be so much fun because I am having a guest today who is together with me in our Narrowsmith eras, and we decided that we would bake this chocolate cake. She's going to show us how. Tasneem, come in.
Hi everyone, Taz here. It's lovely to meet you, Abigail.
It's so lovely to meet you as well. You're such sunshine.
That's
okay?
so sweet. Thank you so much.
Sunshine everywhere.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best thing to hear, honestly.
Right?
Yeah.
But how are you feeling today, Taz?
I'm really excited about this. I've been looking forward to this, like you said, all week. It's been put off for too long. But today specifically, exhausted.
Right.
Classes, all of that. Being a student is not easy, genuinely. But
Exactly.
yeah, I'm really excited to be here and I'm grateful.
Exactly.
So, yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
So excited.
I would not pass off this opportunity, definitely.
But yeah, Taz is a medical student and she's gonna just tell us a bit more about how it is in that world of things, right? And as you can hear, she's coming straight from campus.
Yes. Yeah.
You go, girl.
Was told to be here at 2, finished classes at 1:30.
Girl.
Last lecture. Literally walked out.
On time and everything. She's doing
Thank
amazing.
you so much.
But yeah, while you tell us about yourself,
Yes.
what are we making today?
Okay, so
we'll talk about it
yeah.
after we know what we're making today. And
Great.
Yeah.
So I suggested we make a really great decadent chocolate cake because that's my favorite. I love everything chocolate, chocoholic here, 100%. So we're making a chocolate cake from scratch.
Yeah.
Narrowsmith era, definitely.
Very excited.
Okay, so we can get into it?
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
Are you
we
ready?
can. So before we start,
Uh-huh.
what should I focus on?
Okay.
I'm your assistant today.
Sous chef?
Yes.
Great. So first thing is all the dry ingredients we're gonna put together.
Okay.
Then after that, once we mix that real good, we'll do all wet. Then
Yes,
we're done.
I always heard about all dry, all wet,
Yes,
that sort of thing,
that-
right?
I started baking, we're rearing already into like backstory stuff. But
Ooh.
I've always loved baking, has always been my hobby since I was like really young. You can ask my mom if you need proof.
Ooh.
But anyways.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, this was always my favorite thing to make, and we're gonna throw in a few like tips and tricks on what I've learned over the years.
I'm so excited about that.
I'm excited
She's
as well.
experienced. I know how to cook. I want to
Experienced
get
at
into
home.
baking at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay.
We're going to, you said the dry
Yes,
stuff, right?
first thing-
I'll pass that to you. This is some flour,
Okay,
sugar.
real quick, we need a big bowl. I didn't mention that.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
No problem. Then, while Taz starts to tell us a
Yes.
bit more about
myself.
about herself, I'm going to grab us a big bowl
Okay,
for mixing.
great.
Sure. Yeah, tell us, Taz.
Okay, so I'm a first year medical student now. I just started, it's like month 2 now. I started end of January, so it's been hectic.
It's been hectic.
I can't, the experience of like entering uni life from high school, when they tell you it's a big change, they mean it. It's 100% true. But
I
yeah.
believe you on that. That it's a transition for sure.
Yeah, but so far we haven't done too much of like medical school stuff yet. I've had a couple of practicals, working with some really cool people, some really great individuals from all over the country. So I have people in my cohort that come from Zimbabwe as well, outside of country, South Africa, people all the way from the north.
Oh,
It's amazing. Yeah,
that
it's
is
amazing.
exciting.
It's really great.
Do you love to travel, Taz?
I love traveling. Honestly, I think it's the best thing ever. It's
Is it gonna be this one?
yeah, flour first, then
I'll just pour some in. Yeah.
okay,
You love traveling, you say?
definitely. I haven't traveled much. Definitely in Namibia a lot. Outside of Namibia, South Africa, Egypt. So a bit about that. Talking about my backstory, then.
Yeah.
I'm
Can I help you
yeah.
just pour quickly?
Let's
You
do-
are? Is it everything?
Yeah, all of it. I measured that out already. Then we do some cocoa
Prepared
powder.
queen.
Yes, we measured these out beforehand.
A bit of a look into it. Ta-da! Yes, you were saying.
So I was saying a little bit about myself. I grew up in the north, actually, surprisingly. Let's just do a little bit of this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do, this is baking powder. So I was born and raised in the north, surprisingly Oshakati. So for all the people that come from there, I was born and raised.
Wow.
Yes.
Who would have thought?
I get that reaction a lot actually, but it was a lovely experience. I would not trade it for anything in the world, honestly. A little bit about why would
Yes,
probably
I
be
wanted to ask why.
my father loved it there, so that is like primarily the reason why we were there. My parents are both from Egypt. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I
see
ever mentioned that.
exotic look there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they're both from Egypt. I'm pretty sure they came for like post-independence work, you know, once the country gained independence. Yeah, so my experience in Oshakati was great. I spent my childhood there, family members, everything was there. It was really lovely, yeah.
Right.
Speaking on that, actually, I want to know, where are you from then? A little bit about you.
Where am I from?
Yes.
I'm being interviewed now. You know what's so cool is I'm from Zambezi region. So when you
Really?
talked about the north,
Yeah,
all
you-
of that,
uh-huh.
very exciting. Yeah, I'm from that side.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's one thing we have in common then.
That is like,
Yeah.
have you been to Katima maybe?
Not actually, not in this lifetime yet, but definitely in the future. Okay, so the next
But
thing,
you said in the future. So multitasking, you know.
Little bit of
we're
salt.
just girls.
That was it.
We have to multitask.
when we were
While talking.
prepping, yes, when we were prepping, they were so worried about the salt, but really it's just a pinch. That's all.
It's like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's a lot. It looks like a lot.
Did the baking soda already. I'm pretty sure we're done with all the dry now. We can mix it up.
You can mix it up.
Can I do the honors?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
You can go ahead.
so
But like, I do want to ask you though,
Yeah.
what was your favorite memory growing up back in the north? I think where you grow up,
Yeah.
absolutely, it shapes who you are. And you
yeah,
always learn something
100%,
new
100%.
about
I
something.
loved spending time with family because when we were there, the biggest thing was family. Okay, so I have a lot of siblings. We'll talk about that.
Easy.
I have a lot of siblings, 4 siblings, so we're 5. And yeah, all of them have such a great significance in my life, genuinely. So definitely what was a really great experience about my time there was just growing up with them. Okay, I value them so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
So would you say that you were used to a like a very, not extended family, but a full warm house, right?
Definitely.
Very
100%. The house was
till
always
today.
super warm. I feel like every sibling that I have has had such a significance in the person that I am today. But with the extended family, I think what made it, or the family experience, more holistic was that it was just my immediate family, because naturally my parents coming from Egypt, all my extended family is there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it was that as well that kind of made it like a really
Very intimate.
Yeah, exactly.
So sweet.
Yeah. I'm glad you find that sweet.
That is
But
so sweet.
besides that,
Yeah.
that's really the biggest thing for me.
Oh, that is really beautiful to learn. I feel like that's why you're such a
Yeah.
warm person. I hope you guys can feel it through the camera already. But guys, we are going to take a small break while we just add, because clearly we're just girls and
we love to talk.
multitasking is a bit hard. We want to
So,
chat a bit while we mix in the rest.
What
of
we're
the
gonna do
things.
is we just finished dry ingredients, mixed it all up. Now we're gonna do our dry. So eggs, vanilla essence, oil, coffee, and buttermilk. Great.
Imagine drinking that.
Can you
all of
imagine
that
all
as
of
a
that
cup.
together?
A nice.
But don't worry, we're gonna bake it. It's gonna be baked. But
Okay. See you guys just in a bit. You guys, we are back. It smells amazing.
It really does.
In here, as good as it looks.
Look at
I
the
don't know if I
color.
can show you
Look
guys.
at the
Look
color
at
of that. It's amazing, and it
So
smells
good.
like such strong, heavy chocolate. That's the best it could be.
Right.
But yeah.
What else
So-
do you love apart from chocolate?
Candy wise, chocolate is the one for me. So if anybody wants to get me something, that would be a great idea.
Sweets.
Candy,
Ah,
chocolate,
you're a
sweets,
sweet
anything, dessert, definitely. I love sweets. But yeah, I think we can go ahead with the pouring.
Yeah.
So-
We'll just pour this.
Let's spray that first.
God.
It's okay.
So I had one job, you guys.
I told her
Ooh,
you do the
okay,
spraying,
okay.
and then
Okay.
it's like,
You know, from the dishcloths.
yeah.
Guys, do you get OCD about that? I get so weird about those little hairs.
the smell of cloths and wiping down clean surfaces. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, like
it does not do it for
a
me.
dirty cloth.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I'm gonna do this way. Let me switch this side so that it seems like it wants to
Oh,
spray
it smells
outside.
great though. It smells like butter.
It does.
It smells really nice. Okay,
You think that's enough?
I think we're good. I think we're good. I think you did enough.
Okay.
Okay. Then we go ahead with the pouring. You say you had a question for me.
Yes, yes, that is correct. I did want to ask you, why did you pursue medicine?
You know what? I love that question because then I can always bring up the sibling card. Because, okay,
Yeah.
I did mention earlier that I have 4 siblings, so we're 5, and out of the 5 of us, I'm the 4th now to do medicine.
Wow.
Yeah, it's always
Wow,
a
that's-
really fun tidbit conversation starter that I love to use at school.
It's a family thing. That's
yeah,
so
it definitely,
cool.
and it 100% stemmed from. I mentioned my father earlier. He loved medicine. He wasn't a doctor, but
Yeah.
he just loved medicine.
Oh,
So,
wow.
it was definitely like
passion.
an yes, 100%. I think that passion kind of stemmed from his love for it, and also
Do we get to taste it? Sorry.
yes, ooh,
Quick taste.
that's great.
So good.
It's really amazing.
Yeah, but
And it's
with
not
your
too sweet.
father. Sorry. It's true. It's not too sweet. Yeah.
It's great. I know you mentioned that you didn't want it to be too sweet, so this is great.
I will say. Yeah.
She's not as much as a sweet tooth as I am.
I love my savory food.
Oh wow. But yeah.
But yes, about your dad, like.
So he was a teacher. So is my mom at the moment. But he loved medicine so much. So that kind of is what like encouraged all of us. Yeah.
Oh.
And I think for me specifically, if I was to make it a bit more personal, growing up, obviously my siblings, like I said, fourth one. So the 3 older siblings, they're kind of older than me, like much older than me.
Yeah.
So growing up, that was what I saw.
Yeah.
It's what I saw, what they did, how much they loved it.
Makes sense.
So honestly, it's yeah, it just kind of it did that for me.
That is really beautiful. It's refreshing, I must say. It's very refreshing to hear like, oh, it's in that way.
Yeah.
A lot of people, it's they just, I don't know, it's not usually in the family. So yeah, that's really cool. But before that, I guess we'll just put this into
In the oven,
and
yes.
then we will.
It looks really liquid,
also,
but trust me, it's gonna be great.
it's it's liquidy. I saw that.
Yeah.
But yes, we'll put this in the oven and then we will also come and do the toppings, right?
Yes. So what we're gonna be making
the whole thing
is
that she's doing that's very interesting.
So for those baker lovers out there, we're making chocolate ganache and then we're gonna grate some chocolate over it as like the sprinkles. It's gonna be really good. So chocolate on chocolate on chocolate.
Chocolate on chocolate.
That's what we're going
really
for.
love chocolate.
That's what we're going for. This is just how we always make it.
Right?
It's just how it's
the
been.
right way.
There's no other way.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
We're just putting this in the oven quickly, and then we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, food lovers. So we have our beautiful cake. My goodness, look at this.
It's done.
Look at this, it's done.
And it looks
Finally.
great.
It does look great. But yeah, I do want to ask before we start, I really would like to know, what are your hobbies when you're away from medicine?
Yeah.
24/7.
One thing about me, I love absolutely everything. So I've dabbled in so many things. I love leadership roles, taking up media, chess. I used to love playing chess,
media,
debate,
chess.
public speaking, everything you think I could have done, I did it. I just love everything.
I really like that. You know, I really like chess. Like, I think while we cut this up, maybe 2 slices, right?
Yes.
Please, I'd love to hear more about like why do you like chess? You know,
Let's do topping first, probably.
Oh yes, we do the toppings.
Topping first, then
That
cut.
is, I was so excited.
We're
Like,
too
I just
excited
wanna
to eat.
this thing.
It looks
Okay.
amazing. It really
Okay.
does look amazing. I'm super proud.
Yeah.
yeah.
Show us how.
Okay,
We'll top
our
top the
ganache,
cake.
we're just gonna go at it. So you said you wanted me to touch on my experiences with chess. I didn't play chess for much long, like to get really good at a hobby. That's chess for me.
Yes, I resonate with that. Wait, which one do you want to use?
I think let's do this
that
one.
one. You
Yeah.
will use that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I also or no?
I think.
Okay. We just let you do that.
Any other
And then
questions?
I'll
What do you
listen.
have for me?
Yeah. I think when it came to like chess, you did mention. You did mention that you really like it.
I really love chess.
Like, I'm curious about how did you get into chess? Like, what was
Funny
your
story.
interaction
Funny
with
story.
wanting to get into chess?
I had no interest in chess. I'll be so honest with you. In the beginning, no interest at all. I had a friend that forced me to join the club. Mind you, this friend of mine does not play chess anymore. But they forced me into it.
It's one of those.
It's one of those
stories.
situations.
I think there should be a theory
Yeah,
for that.
definitely.
When that happens, when someone else, someone else introduces you, they just came in your life as in that
Exactly.
season just to teach you.
that there's something out there that you love that you just don't know about yet.
That's true. But hey,
yeah.
I'm curious. Does that go?
It does not need to
It
be
doesn't
covered all
cover-
the way.
Oh.
It's supposed to be one of those messy cakes.
Oh, I love
Think
that.
Matilda. You know the Matilda
Yes,
chocolate cake? That's what
yes.
we're going for.
That's beautiful.
That's what we're going for.
Beautiful.
But
Okay.
yeah,
But
besides besides chess, I feel like in my free time, a lot of what I do now is tutoring. I tutor a lot, especially just because I know how hard it was for me when I was in high school, tackling all the subjects, the science subjects. For those of you, they know the struggle. So that's mainly what I'm doing now in my free time, which is not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
It's a really
see
great
with the tutoring and everything. That sounds very.
It's hectic.
It's hectic.
It's hectic, but I love doing it. I
It
honestly
must
love
be
doing it.
fulfilling. That's what I was
It
thinking.
really is. Initially, it was one of those where, like, student, you need to find a way to make money. You need to find a way to balance, you know, the books and also, like, trying to be on your own. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it turned into, like, really helping out because I know I needed help when it was my time.
Yeah. You were in those shoes.
Exactly.
And it ties into my question of what your challenges. I was curious about that. What you face
My challenges right now.
in medical school.
In medical school, I think the biggest thing is definitely time. I know people talk a lot about how the work is hard and all of that, but really it's about balancing the time.
Yeah.
All of the things that you need to do, all of the modules, it's really stressful. So that I would say is my biggest challenge.
Okay.
Last thing that we're doing,
Beautiful. Yeah.
would you like to do the honors?
that.
I feel like,
Do you want me to?
I think the last
Yay.
thing, that's Abby's job now.
Oh, I love that. I'm so excited. So I'll
And
go
go-
like that. But
go
you know
ham
what I
on
want to
it.
do? Like that guy who does.
Oh, okay. Let's do
Let's
that.
both do it together.
And it looks great. It looks amazing.
It does look amazing.
How's camera guy feeling over there?
Okay. That was really funny, like this.
Yes, it really
moment.
was. That was fun.
But-
I've always wanted to do that.
So good. But while we cut this up, maybe you can start cutting up while I just pull the
Would
plates.
love to.
I do want to ask you.
Yes.
If you could name any type of food as your career, what would it be?
Mac and cheese off the bat.
And that was so
Mac and cheese. I don't know what it is.
cheese.
I don't know what it is. Cheese,
I
guys.
wonder why.
For all the lactose intolerant people out there, I'm so sorry. But cheese, second to chocolate. Ooh.
Look at that.
And the mess.
And the mess.
It looks amazing though. I'm
This
actually
is
so proud of us.
amazing. Such queens,
Okay.
I feel like. You're such a
From
queen.
scratch, guys.
After
From-
teaching me this.
From
Yeah,
scratch.
the other slice. Oh, it's breaking
And it's
apart.
breaking apart. That's how you know
Yeah.
it's good.
So it's mac and cheese, you say?
Yes, mac and cheese.
That's
Especially
so
the way I
cool.
make it.
That's so cool. Okay, so what is your guilty pleasure of a food?
I know it's gonna sound so dumb saying it now, but it's this. It's chocolate.
Look how
Genuinely.
messy it is.
Exactly. Like, what is there not to love? Really. This is my guilty pleasure. Anything sweet
say
and
that
decadent
again.
and warm and messy.
You can say that. But okay, so.
So you're
what we
giving
can
me
do
the
now
cute piece?
Is we can taste, yes, the messy one. It broke apart a little bit. So we're gonna taste this right now. I can't wait. Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun. I
Are we
guess
doing
we're gonna
forks or
have
we're
to
just
use
gonna
our
do?
hands.
This is Matilda vibes. When
You don't
he
wanna
like.
stand-
Yes,
That's how
exactly.
the chocolate all over
Not
his
on
face.
camera, but we
Yeah.
will definitely be doing that off camera.
That's true. We're gonna dig in.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
3,
Cheers.
2,
1. Cheers.
Yeah.
It's so moist.
And it's still warm from the oven because we did not let it cool. This is
I
amazing.
I can see George's face.
He wanted to have the first
He
bite.
really is.
I'm sure there's like chocolate in my teeth. What does it look
drooling
like?
right now?
What does it look like?
No, there's no
Okay,
chocolate.
great.
cake. But yeah, guys, we had such a fantastic time
I had
with
This was too much fun. This was too
with
much fun.
Taz, right? Oh, we had so much fun. And
Thank you so much for having me, Abby.
Oh, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
For chocolate cake, a whole cake. I'm so happy.
You guys are
about
missing
this.
out.
But yeah, guys, unfortunately now, what begins always has an end. So we do need to go, but we will see you next time every Sunday at 7:30. You can catch us on DSTV channel 285, and also check us out on oneup2.com, Facebook, our socials if you want to see the BTS. So we're gonna just enjoy our cakes now, and we'll say bye-bye. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
This is amazing.